Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Jonathan, and today I'm going to be talking about the early stages of trans genocide.
Everything's transgender. Everybody transgender. That's all you hear about.
Amongst the many genocides, wars, destruction, all sorts of, fun shit. As 2026 gets better and better, the United States of America has managed to have a level of cognitive dissonance to be able to pass more legislation to hurt the few people that are trans rather than passing legislation to benefit the 80% of the population that is poor in the richest country in the planet. Based on Pink News, it says, the US is in the early stages of a trans genocide, experts claim. There has been several anti-trans legislation that has been passed by our amazing fucking administration. Just, do more damage than has already been done, right? Some of them being Kansas, literally passing legislation, taking people's driver's licenses away, more legislation in my beautiful state, Florida. And, yep, it's getting worse and fucking worse. In the days after becoming president, Trump signed a waft of transphobic executive orders, including but not limited to banning trans people from joining the military, which we already know, denying life-saving gender-affirming care for trans youth, censoring mentions of LGBTQ plus people in school curriculum. Dr. Stanton said he believed the U.S. was undergoing a hardening of categories by enforcing its belief that there are only two sexes. Haley Brown, a former genocide researcher, highlighted the government's regular use of the term cultural Marxism, a pejorative term baseless, claiming leftists, feminists, socialists, and LGBTQ plus people are trying to destroy Western civilization. Don't you just love it? Don't you just love this fucking country? So, pretty much, yeah. Despite many people on the right trying their fucking very hardest to make it seem as if trans people are the ones doing all of these mass shootings and doing all of the violence in the country now, it is clear, proven fact that they are the most vulnerable right now and are dealing with the most bullshit. In April 2026, Idaho's governor, Brad Little, passed HB 752, if I'm correct, which is literally a law pretty much criminalizing anyone that does not use the bathroom of their assigned sex. Here's the thing with this whole bathroom thing. There has been many cases where trans people do go to their bathroom of their sex that they were assigned with at birth, and they still deal with violence. They still get assaulted. They still get treated like shit.
Hello? Hello? How are you?
This is not one for the women.
I've been told that I belong here because I'm trans. Yeah. Is that okay? Or should I go to the women's restroom? This is where they said we belong? You lied. Lies and fairy tales.
In South Dakota, they passed HB 1080, which bans gender-affirming care for minors, anyone under the age of 18, for puberty blockers, hormonal replacement therapy, any form of surgical procedures as well. Also, even in the school facility, you're not safe at all. HB 1259 bans legislation prohibits transgender students from using communal restrooms, locker rooms, or showers that align with their gender identity in public schools.
By telling us what happened.
Earlier, or last week, the previous Thursday, I was attempting to use the restroom during school, and while I was in the stall, another student looked over said stall and stared at me before calling me a homophobic slur. And after I had tried to quickly leave the restroom, I was continuously insulted in the hallway before being punched directly in the jaw, fracturing it in 2 places and scattering parts of my own tooth in my mouth.
Your tooth actually broke in your mouth after the hit?
That's right. I noticed because there was something in my mouth that wasn't there before.
I mean, I can't even imagine what that felt like.
Even stories with people like Sabrina de la Pena, a 61-year-old woman from LA who was violently attacked. I'll literally put the video right here.
New at 11, a violent attack on a trans woman. The disturbing crime happening right in front of her business in the Westlake district, and it was all caught on camera. Good evening, I'm Jory Rand.
Moments later, a fight between the owner and a man who attacked her, spilling outdoors onto a walkway. The struggle captured on security video.
And we fight in this little part over here. And this is the door, he break it, he was beating me like that.
Sabrina de la Pena says the trouble started a day earlier, the night of April 8th, when the same man came in and bought water from her small convenience store in the Westlake district. She says he attempted to flirt, but became angry when she told him to leave, knocking her to the ground.
And he pushed me like that.
He pushed you down?
Down in the floor, and we start fighting in the floor.
The man finally ran away, but returned the next day with another man and started beating her with a skateboard. Pena believes the man attacked her because she is transgender.
I think he hates a transgender woman because he told me many times, training, and he told me many times, I'm gonna kill you.
She says the man returned to her store 2 more times, most recently just over a week ago. In that instance, 2 other men are captured on camera with him. De la Pena filed a police report. She has been in business in the community for nearly 30 years, and she says this is the first time she has felt unsafe.
It just shows where we're at in the world, where we're at in the country, where we can have a whole entire list of pedophiles and not do a single form of any law and order whatsoever. But when it comes to a trans person wanting to play fucking sports, we are quick to start getting that pen and paper and writing down a bunch of fucking laws.
My next claim is that transgenderism should be eradicated from public life entirely.
I also have to blame platforms like Jubilee, allowing people like Michael Knowles to just say whatever the hell they want, you know, without like any like, you know, stigmatization, nothing, no censorship, nothing like that. He can literally just say he wants trans people eradicated and get away with it, you know? So it just show like also the capitalist part of it of, hey, we can profit off of transphobia, so why not just continue being transphobic? And the thing with Michael Knowles, he's not stupid. He knows that saying eradicated is more than just, oh, just a difference of opinion. Like, no. You want these people killed. That's what you want.
Felon who has sexually assaulted people. What does that say to men?
Yeah, no one really buys that.
I bought it.
No one really buys that. No one seriously thinks that Donald Trump is a rapist.
Also, even conservative gay people, people who are openly gay but very transphobic, you know, because it's not like trans people fought for gay rights.
Community, I have to say, wait a second. You guys are kids. Wait till you have your whole lives. Let's talk about this.
Honestly, shame on you for not going after the actual facts. I realize your anecdotal experiences move you, and I respect and appreciate that. But let's be perfectly clear. The most permanent thing a kid can go through is puberty, first of all. So when you deny a kid the opportunity to pause puberty, we're just talking, first of all, talking about puberty blockers.
Which straight kids do all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Yes, since the 80s, kids have been prescribed puberty blockers for a variety of reasons. And the law you passed prevents that. So you steal from kids who would like to be able to pause the ability to further.
That's the end of the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and yep, see you again.